sisters, and I'm very happy. I'm very glad to see everyone. Anyway, let me greet everyone. Jaran Pon, Yat Yom. Good morning, everyone. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My friend from Afghanistan. Okay. Waalaikumsalam. You have to say, may peace be upon you. Okay, actually, I think you all a bit confused about my status, my legal status. I am Thai by birth. My race, my origin is Thai, but I was born in Malaysia, holding Malaysian citizenship, and now I reside in Singapore for 17 years already. So that's why my status is a bit complicated. Thai, Malaysia, Singapore, 3-in-1 version. So of course I speak a few languages. English not as good as people from UK, because in Singapore we call it Singlish. Singapore English. So I hope that you can understand my language. And this is the third time I came to Sweden to join the World Peace Conference. And every time when I came, I got no chance to speak, no chance to talk, no chance even to hold the mic. This is the first chance. This is the first opportunity that I got chance to hold the mic and say something with you. And I hope you all enjoy together for the whole trip. And of course, we come here to Stockholm. I think Stockholm is a very sacred city to all of us, because all of us, we come here from different part of the world, from different tradition, from different religion, from different background, from different races. But we have the same objective. We have the same aim, we have the same goal, that is to promote peace and harmony in the world, right? And of course, I don't know whether you know what is the opposition word of peace. War. Our sister say war. Yeah, the opposite word of peace is the war. And of course, before we find out, we come here to promote peace and to find for peace, to have a peace conference, but we need to understand how to promote peace. And just now our sister mentioned about war. We also have to find out what is the root cause of the war. The root cause is very important, because in the teaching of every religion, even for medical doctor, before you give treatment to the patient, you have to diagnose what is the root cause of the problem. 100%. And do you understand now what is the problem? What is the root cause of the conflict? I think I have a very good chance, good opportunity, because even though I got no time to speak, and also I got no chance to hold the mic, but throughout the cruise, I met 3 people from different countries, from Australia, from India, and also from Vietnam. Not from our group, but they asked me a lot of questions about peace and unity and peace in the world. So I told them, and even I would like to share with you, without finding out the root cause of the problem, it is very hard to find peace. Because one question the people asked to me, they said, they talk about Russia and Ukraine, but I don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about war. So anyway, anyhow, when there is conflict, when there is war, there must be a root cause of the problem. Even the doctor, medical doctor, when patient go, they also diagnose the sickness before they give the treatment, or before they prescribe the medicine. So for us, can anybody know what is the root cause of the war? What is the root cause of the conflict?
Power.
Sorry?
Power.
Actually, I would like to share with you, the main causes is actually 3 reasons. Only 3. If you can eliminate these 3 reasons, the world will be in peace, prosperity, harmony, and happy.
Power, money.
Okay. One thing is craving. In Pali, we call it Raka, Tosa, Moha. This is the 3 main root cause of all the problem in human mind. Human mind, human word, human body. Okay. First of all, I mentioned about the 3 things. Is actually the first thing that lead to conflict, lead to war is the craving. Greed or craving, excessive greed or craving. Craving of what? Craving for power, craving for money, craving for wealth, craving for own status, craving for political power, craving for so many things. That's why craving is one of the root cause of all the problem in the world. The war, the conflict arises because of craving for power, craving for existence. Do you think that the people create war, the people create conflict? Do you think they don't understand about this thing? They understood because they, even though they are from which country, from which religion, from which background, they also need peace and happiness and harmony. But why they act in a very opposite way, in the contradict way? Because they have too much craving for power, too much craving for money or for wealth. So in order to get rid of the war or conflict, in order to bring peace to the world, peace to the universe, first of all, you have to learn to practice how to eradicate your craving for power and craving for wealth.
Yes.
Because in this world, very simple thing, the teaching of the Buddha, when people ask me, I can explain to them in a very simple word. Buddha said that avoid all evil, cultivate good, and also purify the mind. This is the only three things that are important to everyone. So if we can behave in such a way, avoid all evil, cultivate good, purify the mind, for sure the world will be in peace, harmony, and happy. Right? Okay, just now I mentioned about craving. And the second one is actually hatred, anger or hatred. Hatred and anger is the main cause of the war, the main cause of the conflict. So now you have to get rid of hatred or anger. And the third one is, I will go in brief because Chokun only give me 5 minutes. And the third one is ignorance, avijja. Because of your ignorance, so that's why the conflict arises, war arises. That's why we have to get rid of all this one. How to get rid of craving? By renunciation. Renounce all the bad things, give up all the bad things, let go all the bad things, and also cultivate all the good things, right? So this is the important thing, how to get rid of the craving. Hatred also same thing, because you have to remember, at one particular moment, human mind, no thoughts can happen at the same time, two thoughts. At one moment, only one thought can happen. Now, if you have hatred or you have angry, you never have loving kindness in your mind. If you have loving kindness in your mind, the hatred and the anger will go away. That's why now daytime, when there is daytime, the darkness will go away. When darkness, the daytime will go away, the brightness will go away. So this is very important thing, right? Like hatred, how to overcome hatred is actually by develop loving kindness and compassion. Metta and karuna is very important. Loving kindness and compassion. The teaching of the Buddha, 45 years teaching of the Buddha, and all religion, actually they promote loving kindness and compassion. Only the religious people or religious leader that made the religion so complicated. But originally, all the religion should lead to peace, happiness, and harmony. If any religion, any teaching, any prophet or whoever that lead to conflict, lead to war, that is not the good teaching. That is not the good religion, right? That's why we cannot blame anyone, because all these things, sometimes people use religion for their personal agenda. They abuse, they make use, they exploit the religion for their own personal agenda. Okay, just now I mentioned about hatred and ignorance. Ignorance is also very important. Some people, when they do bad things, they thought killing is the good things. That's why they kill. If they realize, if they know that killing is not good, for sure they won't do. They do because they don't understand, because of avijja kropngam, because of the ignorance is in their mind. That's why how to overcome ignorance, how to overcome avijja is actually by what we call generate more and more wisdom, more and more mindfulness. When you generate more and more mindfulness, more and more wisdom, so you can find peace, you can find happiness, and you can find harmony in this world, right? So very simple. We as human beings, we come from different part of the world, we come from different religion, we come from different belief, but whatever things, whether good deed or bad deeds that we do in this world, it's only 3 channel. No 5, no 6, no 7 channel. 3 channel. What are those channel? Can you anybody tell me?
ราคาโทรศัพท์
ไม่ใช่คือ 3 ทางอย่างโยมทำดีก็ดีทำชั่วก็ดีทำด้วย 3 ทางนั่นแหละไม่มี 4 ทาง 5 ทาง 6 ทาง When you want to do good things or bad things, there is no 4, 5 channel, only 3 channels. First of all, kaya kammang in Pali, waji kammang, mano kammang. So kaya kammang means physical action. Either good or bad things in the world that you do is only through 3 channels. One is the physical action. The second one is the verbal action, and the third one is the mental action. Mental is the worst thing. Mind is the forerunner of all the mental state. Mano buppang kamahadamma, Buddha said. But Buddha's teaching is very universal. It's not only belong to the Buddhist people. You want to practice the Buddhist principle, you don't have to convert to Buddhism. You can practice your own religion, whatever belief, whatever tradition. But most important thing is the quality of our mind, quality of our verbal, quality of our physical. Actually, it must lead to loving kindness and compassion. So anything that you want to do in this world, either do good things or bad things, only through physical, verbal, and mental, right? So actually, I just want to give a last advice that whatever religion that you believe, very simple. Anything that you do, whether the physical, verbal, and mental, make sure that it never create trouble to yourself and never create trouble to the others. And give benefit to yourself and give benefit to the others. If you can do this way, I think the world will be so much peace, so much happiness, so much harmony, right? So with that remark, I think I don't have much time. We are going to approach the airport already. But anyway, I would like to thank you ท่านเจ้าคุณประเทศปุญญาภรณ์นั่นแหละ ในอนาคตข้างหน้า I would like to thank everyone for giving me the opportunity, and it's quite a surprise for me because I was awarded what we call the Peace Ambassador 2023. Actually, I spent a lot. I sit in business class. I spent almost $10,000, to come here. But I think worth I come here. Some people ask me, อาจารย์จะมาอีกไหมเขตไหมไม่มีคำว่าเขตครับอาตมาบอกอยู่คำเดียวครับคือทุกสิ่งทุกอย่างบางคนก็บอกว่าเจ้าคุณสวีเดนทำไมจัดไม่ได้เรื่องเลยไม่ได้ท่าเลยอาตมาบอกอยู่คำเดียวโยนจบเลยบอกว่าพระพุทธเจ้านะพระพุทธเจ้าของเรานะประสูติบนดินตรัสรู้บนดินนะโยมแสดงธรรมบนดินนิพพานบนดินพระพุทธเจ้าสอนให้เราอย่างชัดเจนแล้วเพราะฉะนั้นสิ่งที่เจ้าคุณสวีเดนทำนี่มันเพอร์เฟกต์ทุกอย่างแล้วแต่มุมมองของโยมนะถ้าโยมคิดว่ามันไม่ดีนะหมายความว่ามันก็ไม่ดีมันอยู่ที่ใจของเราแต่ว่าสิ่งที่ท่านทำนะท่านมีความพยายามอย่างสูงเพราะฉะนั้นนะอาตมาไม่คิดอะไรมากนะกลับไปแล้วปีหน้านะก็บอกท่านแล้วว่ารายงานท่านแล้วว่าจะมาอีกไม่มีคำว่าเข็ดนะแล้วก็หวังว่าได้เจอกับญาติโยมอีกนะ so I think that I don't want to go very deep many people ask me whether I'm coming back again next year I say yes for definitely I'll come to support my brother we are same age 50 years old now so I say I'll come to support him and many people say that because the logistic the arrangement is very messy I say no there is no such messy because the Buddha is a great person I give the example of the Buddha birth on earth on the ground Buddha attained enlightenment on the ground on earth Buddha giving the first sermon on earth and also Buddha passed away into Parinibbana on earth so everything related to the Buddha's life is on earth but he's from royal family so who are we so that's why everything I think most important is patience tolerance understanding is very important patience tolerance and understanding and I just want to give you about the 3R one of the sister mentioned about responsibility yes I think I appreciate that but in our life in order to live together peacefully harmoniously we need 3R not reuse reduce recycle 3R mean respect is very important all of us in this bus I'm a monk we respect each other One tako patiwantanang, the Buddha said already. Whoever respect each other will be respected. So I respect you, respect me. I smile at you, you smile at me. So it's like that. So 3R ก็คือ respect. Responsibilities is one of the principle that the sisters mentioned, right? Sister Maria Dolores, I think she mentioned about responsibilities. And the other thing is R, another one R, who can
Who can guess? I give 100 euro. Another R, last R. Nobody can get, I think. R is readiness to learn. That is very important. We come here in the same bus from the same background, from the different background, from different country. We come from different area of the world. We must be ready to learn from each other นะชีวิตคือการเรียนรู้โยม Life is the learning experience. We learn from each other. We respect each other's tradition. I think this is the way how we can bring peace, happiness, and harmony to the world. Otherwise, no matter how many times we complain. We have the conference, but if we never understand the root cause of the problem, we will never find a solution. So, last but not least, I pray that may the world be prevail. Sorry.
May the peace prevail.
You want me to talk some more? No. Okay. So, we wish that may peace prevail on earth นะหวังว่าเราได้มีเขาเรียกว่าอะไรนัตติสันติปรังสุขังนะปรังสุขังนะความสุขความสันติภาพความสงบเสมอด้วยสันติย่อมไม่มีนะโอเคสาธุนะครับขอบคุณครับ